Shanequa Charles, Roberto Cabanas, Charlotte Pope, Kate McDonald. All right, ladies first. Shanequa, you want to go first? Okay.
Greetings, family. On November 18th, 2018, I was assaulted by police on the corner of my block in the Bronx, which, by the way, is the poorest congressional district in the country, only feet away from where my, at the time, 8-year-old daughter stood. While having a conversation with someone, I was manhandled, dragged, hair yanked, arm cut, and thrown into the back of a 52nd Precinct squad car. As I screamed for my life at that point because I was not under arrest, there were 3 different points during this interaction where I quite literally thought I would not make it back to my daughter Miracle. I thought I was going to die. Officer Capellan and his cronies made sure to divest from the protection in those moments, particularly after over 8 officers took my body and did what they wanted. I was never placed under arrest. I was never told that I broke any laws. The only law that came to mind was walking while black in America, as these officers who refused to give any information to my goddaughter nastily drove off. I kept asking if I was under arrest, to which they continued to respond that I was not. Being kidnapped that day caused emotional trauma and physical scars. What is the point of this story? My name is Shanequa Charles, and I'm the executive director of Miss Abby's Kids, a youth development nonprofit organization servicing the Northeast Bronx and beyond, and the co-founder of Never Be Caged, a newly formed organization to end mass incarceration through investment in our youth. And the point is that tirelessly working on criminal justice issues daily to correct the ills that impact communities of color and communities experiencing poverty does not even keep us as humans safe when police want to engage in negative behavior. These bills that are proposed would not only force police officers to have to think more deeply before terrorizing the communities they're supposed to serve and protect, but will also begin a record of responsibility that officers would have to adhere to. If we want to speak truth to power, then holding officers accountable to their actions of misconduct is a large piece of that puzzle, right? Not only this, but also holding the department responsible for actions that are being taken to respond when people are nastily violated, like myself and the countless others that also unfortunately end in death. Secondly, T 2019 is a must, particularly in our city where black and brown bodies are over-sentenced, and much ado to the unrelenting power that prosecutors wield during arraignment processes and sentencing. We have staunch evidence of poor choice and targeted prosecutorial practices when we have a stain on New York City like Rikers Island, where 89% of the population are black and brown bodies, when we know that we only make up about 25% of this city, where Craig and Johnny can commit the same exact crime, have the same background, and Johnny goes home perhaps never even being arrested, and Craig surrenders the rest of his life to being caged like an animal for the next 25 years. Something must change, and these bills are a strong start in addressing the 2 most powerful players in this heart-wrenching, rights-violating game of how many folks can we eliminate through mass incarceration. So thank you for introducing those, about 20 seconds more. Thank you for introducing those, and also making sure that the people who are directly impacted by these ills every day are not only heard, but supported, the grassroots people and the boots on the ground people. Our ancestors didn't jump off of ships to be free for us to still be enslaved. We need healing, we need reconciliation, we need empathy, we need change, and we need change now. We need to continuously honor the work of our boots on the ground, grassroots, directly impacted humans that have the lived experience of what's wrong with our current system, which we all know is not broken, and creating community around these issues based on love and humanity. Peace and blessings, and thank you so much for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for your testimony.